Picture yourself as a master chef, standing in the kitchen of your soul, surrounded by ingredients that simmer with cosmic energy. Empathy, intuition, oneness, the divine feminine. You've been cooking with these your whole life, haven't you? Every time you felt a friend's pain and offered a kind word, you were stirring empathy into the pot. Every time you got a gut feeling and followed it, maybe you dodged a bad vibe or called someone just when they needed you. You were tossing in a pinch of intuition. That's you already a fucking maestro, blending these ingredients into a dish called oneness. But now, imagine cranking up the heat, adding new spices, new techniques. Because you're not just cooking for yourself anymore. You're feeding the whole damn universe. Let's chunk down to the mechanics, the tools, the secret sauce. Empathy is your first tool, and you're already a pro. Remember that time you saw a stranger crying on the bus and felt their sadness like a punch in the gut? That's your mirror neurons firing, syncing your brain with theirs. A neural Wi-Fi connecting you to the collective. Science says this is real. Your brain has got 86 billion neurons, and a chunk of them, they're built to feel what others feel, to mirror their joy, pain, or excitement. You're already doing it. But here's the trick. Choose to feel their bliss. Next time you're with a friend who's buzzing with joy, lean into it. Let their happiness flood your system like a shot of cosmic adrenaline. Notice how your body tingles, how your heart races. That is integration, and it's fucking delicious. Now let's talk intuition. Your inner GPS. You've used it before. Maybe you took a different route home and avoided a traffic jam. Or you texted someone out of the blue and they said, "I was just thinking of you." That is your unconscious mind picking up signals from the 4D and 5D energies. Those energies, they're like radio waves from the universe. And your intuition is the antenna. Science backs this too. Your gut, it's got its own nervous system. The enteric brain, with 100 million neurons whispering truths that your conscious mind can't always hear. To crank it up, pause before you act. Ask, what's my gut saying? And then fucking do it. No second guessing. Try it today. Pick a small choice. Like what to eat or who to call. And trust that inner ping. Watch how it feels like magic when it works. Your life is a video game, and you're the player, the avatar, and the goddamn game designer all at once. Right now you're stuck in a 3D level, dodging obstacles like fear, doubt, and the bullshit belief that you're separate from everyone else. But you're leveling up to 5D, where you're not just playing, you're rewriting the code. Integration is the cheat code. When you feel into others, their joys, their dreams, you're unlocking new levels, new powers. You already do this when you lose yourself in a crowd's energy at a concert, or cry at a movie, because you get the character's struggle. To do it more, practice active listening. Next time someone talks, don't just hear their words, feel their vibe. Imagine their emotions as colours washing over you. Blue for their calm, red for their passion. You'll start to feel them, not just hear them. And that is the gateway to oneness. Why is this so important? Because staying stuck in 3D, believing you're alone, competing, surviving, it's like living in a black and white movie when you could be in full fucking Technicolor. Integration is your ticket to becoming God, creating whatever the hell you want. Science says your beliefs shape your reality. Neuroplasticity wires your brain based on what you focus on. Believe you're a divine creator, and your prefrontal cortex starts building pathways for confidence, intuition, connection. Ignore this, you're karmically fucked, looping in a 3D hell of fear, anger, and separation. You'll feel that ache, like a kid staring at the stars, desperate for home. But follow this path, and soon you'll be living in a 5D ecstasy, your body a crystalline powerhouse, regenerating, shape-shifting, maybe even dodging death. Science hints at this. Epigenetics, it shows your DNA can switch on new codes, based on your environment and beliefs. You're literally rewriting your biology when you embrace oneness. But you're scared, right? Afraid people will think you're some woo-woo hippie, or you'll fuck it up and look stupid. That fear is just your ego, a yappy little dog barking to keep you safe in the familiar. Science says your amygdala, it lights up when you step outside the comfort zone. But here's the secret. Lean into that discomfort. It's like a muscle cramp. Stretch it out, and it eases. You're already pushing past fear when you share a vulnerable truth with a friend, or try something new despite doubting yourself. Do it more by taking one bold step a day, trusting a gut feeling, sharing a kind word. Feel someone's joy. Each time your brain's oxytocin spikes, calming that fear, making you braver. Confuse the fear. Ask, what if I'm afraid and I do it anyway? That question, it scrambled your ego's script, opening your mind to change. So let's chunk up to the big picture. You're a spark of the divine, playing a game to remember your power. When you integrate, you're not just you. You're the whole fucking universe, creating worlds, bodies, realities. Imagine a cosmic DJ spinning tracks from every soul, blending them into a symphony that shakes the stars. That's you in 5D, connected, ecstatic, unstoppable. Now chunk down. Every time you trust your intuition, every time you feel someone's bliss, you're spinning a track. You're already doing it. When you get a random urge to create, write, draw, sing, and it feels like the universe is flowing through you. Do it more by acting on those urges, no matter how small. Paint a picture, write a poem, hug a friend. Each act is a note in your symphony. What's the science? Your brain is a quantum computer, processing vibes, emotions, intuitions faster than you can blink. The default mode network, your brain's daydreaming circuit, it lights up when you tap into oneness, connecting you to something bigger. Ignore this. You're stuck in fight or flight, cortisol spiking, draining your energy like a shitty battery. The karma. You stay in 3D, feeling alone, disconnected, like a phone with no signal, but embrace it. Your life's a fucking festival. You wake up buzzing, trusting your vibes, syncing with strangers, friends, the goddamn trees. Synchronicities pile up, random meetings, perfect opportunities. Soon you're living in 6D, a heaven on earth, where you shapeshift, travel worlds, create without limits. So imagine you're a seed buried in the dark, heavy soil. You've been there forever, feeling stuck, scared to push up. But one day you feel a warmth, a pull, and you break through. sprouting into a tree that touches the sky. That's you now, breaking through the 3D limits into the 5D freedom. You're already sprouting when you feel a stranger's kindness and it warms you, or when you act on a hunch and it pays off. To grow taller, water yourself with empathy, trust creation. Share a smile, follow a gut feeling, create something bold. Each act is a ray of sunlight fueling your growth. So what's holding you back? Limiting beliefs like, I'm not spiritual enough, or this is too weird. They're like weeds choking your roots, planted by years of being told to fit in. Shut up, play small, society's 3D bullshit. Compete, fear, separate. It reinforces them. But interrupt those patterns. Pace and lead them, pace your doubts. Yeah, this feels fucking weird. Then lead. But what if I try it once, just to see? Science says small actions rewire your brain. Start with one intuitive choice a day, soon it's automatic. Divine feminine energy is your fertilizer, nurturing creation, empathy, unity. Picture a cosmic mother weaving a tapestry from every soul's thread, wrapping you in warmth. That's the energy that you tap into when you integrate. Confusion is your friend here. It's like a fog rolling in, softening your rigid beliefs, making your mind pliable. The portals, the 4D, the 5D energies, they're shaking shit up, confusing your old 3D wiring. So embrace it. Ask, what if I don't need to know everything? That opens your unconscious to new truths. If you resist, you stay stuck, looping in fear, missing the cosmic party. But lean in. You're rewiring your code, aligning with the universe's flow. So as you sink deeper into this truth, feel your body lighten, your mind clear, like a rocket shedding weight before launch. Every breath pulls in this wisdom, installing it like a cosmic fucking download. You're already integrating, feeling the world's pulse, trusting your intuition. You do it when you smile at a stranger, when you act on a hunch. Do it more. Listen to your gut. Feel others' joy. Create without fear. Soon, you're living in ecstasy, connected, creating, free. Or you can stay stuck, looping in a 3D hell. But you're choosing freedom, aren't you? Feel it now, deep in your core. This truth locking in, forever yours. Effortlessly flowing, as you step into your divine power. A fucking God in the making. And so it is.